And then you start the day. Bum, 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 bum. Oh.
And when you think about it for the 7 days, is it a passive or an aggressive thought? Good. So we come here on Mondays. That's not what? That's not passive. Good, use a planner. All right, me, I do what? You'll be doing it. So apparently you don't got what it takes to do it. So you have to find somebody. So I just want you to wake up and just start writing down action stuff. Even if you don't mean it, just start writing it down. What's your scale for trying to be a better husband or wife or whatever your business partner? What's the scale? You're going to wake up most days and not feel like doing it. But when you can get to a point that you do it anyway, then there's no way you won't reach any of your goals. Does that make sense?
So, hello and welcome to the YouTube channel. My name is Abdul Mojeed Sulayman and this is my YouTube fitness channel. But yeah, so today's video or a section of the video is going to be like a full day of eating section. But before we get to that, since today's Sunday and I'll be doing the full day of eating on Monday when I'm working, I'm going to show you what I do to prepare the day beforehand, because I normally make my breakfast and kind of lunch before the day where I go to work. But on this day we've got deadlifts, which we're going to be working up to like a top set of 8. We don't know what weight yet, but it shouldn't be crazy hard, maybe like an RB7 give or take. And I'll just show you guys what I do to work out. Well, I'll show you guys this section and then I'll show you guys this section. Basically simply saying we're deadlifting today and then we're just going to record what we make for breakfast for tomorrow. That's it. So cue in the workout section.
Also, we've got this new installation inside the home gym. They're like back racks. You can basically just use them to store your plates, but I think they'll work really well if you've got the thin metal plates. If you've got bumper plates, you might be able to fit one inside, but then they're only about 15 quid, so you can get quite a few, and then you don't have to like rest them against the wall and damage it.
So deadlifts seem to be going pretty good so far. We last warm up was just 215, which was pretty decent, so I've decided to bump it up to 240. Last week we did 230 for a rep of 8 reps. Gonna see if I can get 240 for 8 reps this week and then drop down back ups quite a lot, because that's gonna be very taxing conventional wise. But I don't know, man, put some very, very hype music on. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully it moves good and hopefully I actually get the 8 reps. Come on, Mo. Light work. Come on! Fucking straps, man.
So we managed to get 240 for 8 reps. It wasn't the best set, frankly speaking. I didn't like it, man. I didn't think it moved that great, but probably drop down top set for the next few weeks. I really need to review that base, but I'm happy with 240 for 8, considering why I'm normally placing for conventional beltless. With a belt on, I think I can put like easily another 20, 30 kg on that and still get 8 reps. But it didn't move nice, but it didn't move good enough. But we'll drop down the back downs to 190, and then we've got bench afterwards, and maybe 2 or 3 accessories, and then I need to wrap up and do other stuff.
So pretty much after my training session, I decided to film the rest of the day, sat down at home and just talking over the clips as they play in the background. So I will be playing the food cooking sequence I shot on the day after my training session for my breakfast, which tends to consist of oats, bagels and eggs. That's pretty much the same thing, and it has been the same way for at least 2-3 years now. I pretty much, like, every single day I eat. Every single week I eat pretty much the same thing with little variation in it, and it's kind of things that I've filtered down to the easiest to make in large quantities and contains a decent amount of carbs so I can recover from training pretty quickly. So that is pretty much it. So we're going to be making some oats and some eggs. For my oats, I tend to add some chai seeds. I don't know how to pronounce it. I struggle with that word a lot. But we'll be adding some chia or some chai seeds to my oats with some honey and then milk, and that's pretty much it. I'll take that to work. I normally have that early in the morning, and then I add in some bananas and then have some other snacks I take in within the day. So I'll be playing that sequence up as we're talking, but just a brief catch up because it has been a while since I've been on here. I mean, it's just been 2 weeks, but when you're on YouTube and like you take time off, time seems very weird. It feels like you haven't seen people in ages, or you haven't talked to yourself in front of a camera in ages, which is weird. But yeah, lockdown, innit? Starting to look a bit more homeless as the months roll by. Hopefully we get let out soon and I can get a haircut because your boy's struggling. But lockdown's been okay, man. Motivation to do anything other than like come home, go to work, sleep, eat, train has been pretty low. Also, I did discover Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I started playing, and I have progressed ridiculously quickly through, and I am like level 52, which is insane. But if you play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, please let me know what level you are, because I am level 52, and the amount of grinding I have to do on this game is ridiculous, and is the reason why I've uploaded on YouTube. Let me not lie, like I've just been playing it pretty often. So I'll put that on the side, get back on the YouTube grind, and hopefully see how that goes.
So it is around 6:50 now, just about to head out to work, and hopefully you should be having my first meal once I get in, give or take.
So normally once I'm settled in from getting into work, I'm normally having my breakfast around like 8:30 to 9 o'clock. Just have some oats, the oats with the bananas with the first thing I normally tend to eat. And then after that, around give or take 9 to 10 o'clock, I'll have my first snack. Depending on what snack I've picked, I normally pick 2 snacks per day, each day of the week. I don't know if that's too much, if that's too little, but it just helps me space out my eating so I'm not like starving at like 10 o'clock. So I normally have like a snack at like 9 to 10, and then I'll have another snack at like 12 o'clock, and then I'll have a bagel at like 2 p.m. just before, an hour before I finish work. So normally I used to have like pasta or like whatever I'd made for dinner. I'll have that for lunch too. But then I just started feeling like I was overeating, especially going into this high volume training phase. So I've cut that down into just a bagel with some eggs, and I tend to have that around 2 p.m. Have that, do some reading, some light reading on that day while I'm having my lunch. And then around 3 o'clock, 3:30, I'm normally done for work and on my way back home.
Oh,
You break it hard for
dude.
if you need it. Stay right, but now it's too late. Now don't you close your eyes.
Well, those squats didn't go as good as I planned. Well, actually, they went too bad. I ended up, obviously, like you saw in the video, I squatted 160 kg for about 3x6. But this was about 2-3 weeks ago, because obviously this YouTube video is very late and I'm combining the old clips with the latest one. But my squats were meh, but they got a lot better later in the week, which I probably will put in my next YouTube video, or you can check my Instagram out because it'll be on there. Shameless plug. But that was it. And then after that, I did some accessories. We had some RDLs, which I'm trying to do and get better. Really feel that hamstring connection when I'm doing them. And then some skipping, because your boy's gaining weight during this lockdown, fam. Yeah, so I'm trying to put little things that can be some sort of cardio. So I kind of just did skipping. Well, I've been adding skipping after my squat days, as many reps as possible until I start to feel fatigued and I can't really like jump. So, and that pretty much brings us to the dinner section. So for dinner, I decided to throw in something I don't really do, but this is my special protein shake I make once in a while whenever I have protein lying about, or I borrow some from my housemates, basically. So it just consists of some apple, some spinach. You'd have seen the recipes here on the side. You'll see it very clearly. Some apple, some spinach, some peanut butter, some yogurt, some milk, and 1 scoop of protein powder. And just mash it all in there, and then it just makes a bomb-ass, really fulfilling shake. There's not just your plain old powder, milk, and blend it and then drink it like a bro. It's like, it's better, I think. So that's it, pretty much. And then, so I decided to throw that in there, show you guys what I normally have if I'm gonna drink protein. And then dinner, just pasta and whatever sauce I make on the day. So for this week, I normally tend to make 2 kinds of sauces. So is it a mince with some liver or something? And then so mince and liver with tomato sauce, or some chicken stir fried with veg, and I just have that with rice, or a chicken sauce itself. So diced chicken thighs with some peppers, onions, spinach, throw it all in, make a massive batch of sauce, and I just have some rice and pasta with it, alternate. And so I would normally alternate between the chicken sauce and the mince and liver sauce. And that's pretty much what I eat pretty much every single time for dinner. So it's nice and easy to make, a massive batch of sauce, cook it, and then put it on the side, scoop it out, and fill up my plate. So that's pretty much it for dinner. Hopefully I'll actually make a video showing you my recipe for that mince and liver. I mean, it tastes good, man. I don't know what the calorie intake is. I think the protein intake should be ridiculously high, but this is just a quick day of me eating with some training clips in it. So for breakfast, oats and bananas. I tend to have 2 snacks within the day. This is during the work week, so around 9 and 12 o'clock I have like 2 break snacks. And for my lunch, I'm doing just a bagel itself. And then after that, I normally go home to train. And if I'm feeling a bit hungry, I'll have something extra, like I'll have like some granola and yogurt, or I can have some noodles, depending on how hungry I am and what I'm feeling on the day. And then for dinner, I tend to have some pasta with some sauce, or rice with the sauce I've made. That's pretty much my full day of eating. There's nothing crazy, there's nothing special. I might do this video again where I actually show you what I'm cooking for dinner. But that's pretty much it. So my full day of eating. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's a bit, it's not adding up together. I don't know how to say it. But hopefully we'll get on a better flow. It's kind of taking a while to get this video out. I just want to get it out, and hopefully I can make some more content. Although there's not much to make anything about these days. So we'll see how it goes. Squats are going better. So hopefully I might just do a squat training day, you know, talk you guys through how I'm feeling, what I do on the day. So if you have any ideas for what you want to see next, please do let me know. Quite a few people requested this day of eating vlog, so hopefully you guys stay safe. And please, if you have any recommendations, drop them in the comments. If you play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, drop in the comment and let me know what level you got up to and how much effort it's taking to grind to the next level. Or Valhalla, that's a really sick game I want to play at some point. So see you guys next week, and hopefully you stay safe, and we'll be seeing Jim soon.
I don't do this for the riches, I'm infected, my condition is I'm always in my head.